Today I'm gonna teach you how to deploy your website on the IC without actually knowing any code. You have some requirements. You need to go to identity.ic0.app to have an internet identity. You can make it there. You need a few dollars of ICP. Today ICP is around $9, so that's 0.2 to 0.4, anything you want. You can put more ICP if you want, but I think that amount is fine for me. I'm gonna make my own website, so for my channel. So the first thing that you need to do after you've done your requirements, you need to head out to your terminal. I'm gonna make this bigger so you guys can see. I'm gonna cd to my developer folder. I'll make my websites projects there. So I'm gonna mkdir a folder named techbot, so that's the name of my channel. I'm gonna cd to that techbot folder. I'm gonna make a few files and a folder here. So I'm gonna mkdir again, assets. I'm gonna touch dfx.json. I'm gonna touch canister ids.json. Check that you enter all of these right one by one, so there would be no errors. I'm gonna cd to assets. I'm gonna make another folder here and touch and make a few files again. I'm gonna mkdir images, so that's the place that our images go. I'm gonna touch index.html. I'm gonna touch styles.css. I'm gonna touch script.js. And if I cd now in my techbot, so make sure you enter all of these correct if you have another project name, so this is changed in your point of view. I'm gonna do a tree. So this is the structure that you need here, basically. I'm gonna head out to my VS Code. Let's open my folder here, which is techbot. I'm gonna head out to this canister ids.json file. Shout out to CD Escape, James Allen. I have actually figured this out watching his video, so give him a sub if you're watching this. So I'm gonna let's delete this. I'm gonna copy this and paste it here. I'm gonna update this part of the code when I wanna make the canister. I don't want to actually do that, but let's first do the dfx. I'm gonna paste this in my these in my description. You can just copy them and paste them there. This is the canister IDs, the JSON code, and this is the dfx. The dfx is ignore. The dfx part is actually just telling it that this is a website based on what James Allen said, and this part is telling the website that this is the canister and use this for the deploy and use the cycles of that canister. So you have to go to nns.ic0.app. I'm gonna sign in with my internet identity. I'm gonna click on my profile here. I'm gonna click on canisters here. I'm gonna create a canister. I'm gonna enter its named techbot. Next. I'm gonna enter it 6 is okay. Let's put 286. That's around 2 trillion cycles, so it's okay. Review the canister. I'm gonna confirm. So I just this is unreversible. Actually, it's gonna take a couple of seconds. I actually not burned, but I actually converted my ICP to cycles, so it can be burned. You can see that I'm as a controller here to the canister. I need to add myself as a controller here, but first I need to add this canister ID to the canister IDs.json at right here. So I'm gonna paste my canister ID here and save it. Sometimes the dfx.json file would not work because the dfx that you are running, the replica is at 4943. So if you had some errors doing that, I'm gonna put the other version of the dfx.json here too, so you can use it. Maybe your replica is running at 8000, so you're gonna check when you run the dfx. So let's get to adding the controller. On my terminal, let's make this bigger. I'm gonna do dfx identity get dash principal, and I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna add it as a controller to the canister. Let's confirm. So it's been added. I'm gonna do dfx start dash dash clean dash dash background, and as it's running, I'm gonna open another new window. I'm gonna cd developer in my techbot folder, so it's been running, and I'm gonna copy the controller of the canister, the PID of my NNS, to the project as a controller. So I'm gonna enter dfx wallet add controller, and I'm gonna basically enter this. So it has been done. I'm gonna do a clear. So I'm gonna go to my techbot folder. I'm gonna go to the assets folder and going to the images folder. I have prepared some images for my website. I have to update them, but for the moment I'm gonna just use these. Let's move them. I'm gonna move them here. So in my techbot folder, if I do a tree command, I'm gonna get something like this. I'm gonna copy it, and I'm gonna fire up ChatGPT. So let's move it like this. So I'm gonna tell ChatGPT that I'm deploying a website on ICP. I have done this before. I don't need instructions. I just need you to make the front end, which is the script.js styles.css and what was that, index.html. And for this particular website, because it's my website, I'm gonna need my logo too, as you know. So I'm gonna just airdrop it to my laptop. Let's just copy this for the moment and update it. Let's open this. Let's do another tree. So I'm gonna say I'm deploying a website on ICP. I have done this before. I don't need instruction. I just need to make the front end, which is script.js, styles.css, and index.html. This is the project's tree. So I'm gonna copy the tree after I have added the image. So I'm gonna paste it here, and I'm gonna tell to it that I need you to let's add another picture too. I'm really sorry. Let's add one more picture because it's really important. So I'm gonna update the tree. So this is the tree. I need you to use the techbot png.png in the so I'm gonna need you to use the images in the images folder of assets folder to put them where I say with dedicated buttons of their own, which I'll give you their links. So I have made this some confusing, but it's okay. I'm gonna explain it to you. I basically told it to, I'm gonna give you some images and I'm gonna give you some links. I need buttons for them, so you have to make buttons for me for that link too. So so it's gonna use a techbot.png for in the main of the page introducing me, techbot, a YouTuber that does DIY videos and helps people for free. Make sure you add another paragraph everything is okay, just the make is make another add another text in Persian and introduce me under that image. Under it should be a button to my YouTube channel. Use YT, so I'm gonna tell it to use the yt.png for that button. So I'm gonna go to my channel, techbot YouTube. So I'm gonna just copy this. Let's open it. And I'm gonna copy shut up. I'm gonna, the button when clicked should open this link in a new tab, just like other buttons. So I gave it the link to my YouTube. So YouTube has been done. I'm gonna add a little more stuff too. Those are the Telegram, the X, the OC, and a badge for ICP. I don't want to end the screen. It's gonna take some time, but I'm just gonna go for it. So I'm gonna tell it to use let's give it the OC first. Use OC .png for open chat community, open chat button. Add button which says YouTube channel. Use OC.png for open chat button. So I'm gonna give my open chat referral for that. Let's make some a little bit of money. So I'm gonna invite friends and family. I'm gonna copy this open chat button link, so this is the link for the OC. So I'm gonna add the TG button. Let me copy it on my phone so I don't bore you. Techboard. Okay, so use tg.png for Telegram channel button link. So the first thing is my X. So use, I have Facebook and Reddit too, and I don't want to make this video a little longer. It would be bad. Use the x.png for X Twitter button link. So I'm gonna copy the link to my profile on X, which is this, and I'm just gonna send it. The first codes that it would give me would have some problem finding the images. They wouldn't show it on the HTML file, but I would be able to make it okay. The Persian is perfect, the legend. So it actually is doing what I have told it. I don't know if it works the first time, but let's see. I'm gonna go to the assets. I'm gonna do the index.html. So this is the styles.css. Paste it in styles.css. Gave me the script.js too. So I'm gonna paste and save these. To check them out, I'm just gonna open the index.html. So it's basically nice, and I can just upload this. It's okay. The Persian is bad, but I can make it better. So I'm gonna tell ChatGPT. I can't believe it has been done it in the first, but I'm gonna tell it to modernize the buttons. They should have dedicated. They should have animations which should be very smooth make sure the website is compatible I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry. Compatible. Yeah, I'm sorry. The website is compatible with mobile version 2. Use icp.png image for an made 100% on page no. Powered by internet computer protocol badge. Let's give it a thing so it would understand that we need this part. So use icp.png for badge. All of the buttons should be circled. They're not circled, and the YouTube is bad. Not circled. I'm gonna tell it rounded for better visuals. Change the background to black. Make buttons have a nice hologram color. And each image of that button, let's just end at hologram color. Let's see that what it would give me. So which will open this link when clicked. Link. So I'm gonna add the internet computer home to the website. So let's see what would it give me. It's changing the HTML. I'm not gonna change the Persian text for now. I really want to, but you know. So let's go to index.html, change it. Go to, let's close this. It gave me a script too, so I'm gonna paste this in my CSS. I'm gonna paste this in my script.js. Let's, yeah, it's a little better. I like how it done with the animations, but it's not still done. I need the badge is not a button. I need to be. I'm gonna change it. The badge is not a button. Move it at the very top right of the screen. It should be transparent and not move even when user scrolls down or up. The X and the the X and the OC images are not rounded around them. So I made some changes with badge. Take bod. I'm not take bod. I'm take bod, but it's okay. So it's gonna change the CSS. I can't believe that we made actually the front end in so much less time, so many few minutes. So yup, it's done. I'm gonna paste it in my CSS, and I'm gonna. Are you sure you want to do all of this again? Okay. It was longer before. It's, I don't know. Yep, it's better now. I like it. I can do some changes with the Persian. Change the Persian part to what I tell you. من تک بود هستم. میخوام با آموزش های رایگانم بهتون کمک کنم. So it's gonna change to what I have told it. It was just you know, I'm even that much of it's actually flexing on me that you can't even do this, but it's okay. I'm gonna do this for the one last time. So we're actually done making the front end. I'm just gonna reload it once again to see. It's okay. So let's deploy it. It has been really good. It has been very fun. So where's the other window?
So after all of
okay
this
right
has
here.
been done, I'm gonna deploy it.
dfx deploy dash, yeah, it didn't have the double dash, network IC dash no dash wallet. So it's just gonna it was the wrong interference. So always memorize and enter it yourself. It's gonna say that I have not done a policy thing, but it's okay. So it just gave me. So this is my website now. You guys can just go to my website and check me out. من تک بال هستم، کار رو انجام میدم. این از چنل، البته اوپن چنل نیست ولی خب you know it's not channel. It's okay. It has been fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.